February 12th, 2013, and this is the SNM Network.
Hello and welcome to the SNM Network. I'm Colin Cosell, and just like Richard III, I lost my parking spot. In our top story this week, the Pope shocked the world by terminating his papacy in the 32nd trimester. Do the math at home. I dare you. We didn't. For more on this story, we turn to fake Catholic royalty, Twitter's Charles H.R.H., who shared this text from Pope Benedict XVI. Take me out to the Vatican City where the Mass is king and the boys are pretty. Awkward. You know, the easy joke here would be to do a Sweet Child of Mine reference, but we're above pedophilia, right? I'm creeped out too. Moving on to entertainment news, where the audible defecation known as the Grammy Awards took place on Sunday. We were going to do a Taylor Swift joke here, but we decided to let Witstream's Matt Oswalt do it for us, as he observed, Taylor Swift's vagina is where Purell comes from. Hashtag Grammys. That would also explain why Harry Styles' breath reeks of alcohol. We're not above One Direction jokes. In holiday news, the Chinese New Year is here, but it's hard to tell the difference from last year because they all look the same to me. And if that wasn't offensive enough for you, Twitter's Opie Radio offers, Happy Chinese New Year. Me jealous you people always look like you're in the middle of an orgasm, though. No. Clearly, Opie, you've never seen a white guy play air guitar. That's what it looks. Not mine, personally. It's not my... Oh, never mind. Let's move on to weather news. Wait, holy shit. You mean we're covering weather this week? All right. Yeah, we never cover the weather. At any rate, the Northeast was crippled by an oppressive white force over the weekend. No, not Nancy Grace. It's Winter Storm Nemo. That's a fucking clownfish name. That's not a storm. Anyway, for the origin of the storm, meteorologist Chase Mitchell explains, hard to believe this whole blizzard was caused by one guy ordering a Coors Light. Are we even sure that guys order Coors Light? I'm looking at you, Ice Cube. No street cred. With coverage of the aftermath of people who couldn't wait 2 days for the shit to melt is Twitter's Trev So Electric, who said, shoveling snow isn't so bad if you pretend you're just a little key feeding bumps of cocaine into the nose of Uller, the Norse god of snow. And here's a fun fact. Uller was originally known as the god of hand-to-hand combat, and then, after the Norse discovered LSD and skiing, decided to make him the god of that. Skiing, that is, not LSD. Although they wear shades at night when they ski, so that's weird. I miss drugs. Meanwhile, in internet news, the Bush family emails were hacked. And you know what that means.
Naked pics!
Wait, what? No, whoa, that's the graphic we're using? Jesus Christ, man, that's nude Bush. Let's just go to the tweet from Ed Galvez. George W. Bush's email was hacked? Great, I just bought a bunch of penis pills from that link he sent. You know, Ed, George Bush's computer being hacked is really impressive because George Bush's computer is an Etch-a-Sketch. Oh, it would have been so much funnier if I didn't butcher Etch-a-Sketch. Anyway, in other news, the power of the vote came to fruition as the internet spoke and Hasbro listened. That's right, the new Monopoly piece is, drumroll please, it's a fucking cat. You know, you guys realize that cats hate people, right? Which means cat people actually hate themselves. So cat people should kill themselves. But I digress. Twitter porter Guy Endor Kaiser notes, now that Monopoly has threatened to remove the iron from the game, do you think a ton of lunatics will start stockpiling them? Actually, a better idea would be to collect all those tiny little irons and give them to Chinese children. Because Happy New Year, laundromat! We're never getting that Far East demographic back. And finally, it's time for our SNM Post of the Week! You know, here's a fun fact. That noise my voice makes right there is the same sound tinfoil makes in the microwave. Try it at home. It's fun, kids. Anyway, this week's post comes from Nickadoo, who celebrated the Chinese New Year with this ancient wisdom. Get a tattoo with Chinese symbols that reads, I don't know, I don't speak Chinese. Wait for people to ask what your tattoo means. Or if you're an introvert, just get a tattoo of Nickelback. Nobody will ever ask you what that means. And you will die alone. And on that note, we're going to close up the show. That's this week's SNM Network broadcast. Be sure to tune in next week on socialnewsmedia.net to get the best news coverage around. And tune in tonight to watch our president talk about shit relating to the country. State of the Onion. And if you'd like to be a reporter contributor, just follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube. Send us all sorts of shit. We like you. For all of us at the SNM Network, I'm Colin Cosell, reminding you to watch what you say, because we are. I don't know what the fuck just happened there.